This is where the day started. Backseat of my father's car. I was extremely nervous already, but that was mostly just because my little sister was the one driving. So, we're on our way to the church service Sunday morning, and we pull up, get out, and my grandmother's walking in from the other side of the parking lot. We meet up with her, start walking into the church. It's a regular Sunday, so there's lots of people in here right now. Walk in past people, say hi to people on our way. Usual church morning stuff. Enter into the church lobby, main area. My anxiety is really high right now just because it's extremely nerve-wracking, have so many people here. And running a bit behind, so come straight into the sanctuary. See some of my dad's family sitting right over here. Some of my mom's family sitting all the way on the other side. And then friends and my girlfriend's family sitting in the middle. Well, there's also a giant tub sitting right around here, just waiting for me to get dunked in it. So come over and sit down right in front of the hot tub. It's extremely warm just sitting near it. Can't wait, because it feels like it's going to be so nice. So sitting next to some friends, really excited, look over, mom's family sitting over there, say hi to them. Before the service starts, I decide to get up real quick, walk around, say hi, they congratulate me, whole 10 yards there, walk back over here, say hi to my dad's family real quick, come back. Blood's pumping, super excited. Really, really nervous though too. So, just come over here, start to sit down, and then the lights go out and we sing, so I stand right back up. And standing up, looking at the screen that comes down, singing a song, and then sit down and wait. And wait. But as I'm waiting, my nerves are starting to calm themselves down some, because it's just a regular Sunday. Regular pastor giving a sermon, paying real good attention, just can't wait until it's time for me to be baptized. All of a sudden, Miss Wassey comes running from the back, and she's standing up here and says, and she asked for Fred Cross, who's my grandfather. And so we look around and we don't see him, and then all of a sudden, my mom's family gets up and runs to the back of the church. And I'm like, what's going on? So I turn around and look back and see everyone squatted in the corner. So I jump up, come back here myself. My nerves are just flaring up right now, extremely anxious. I have no idea what's going on. And then I see my grandfather laying on the ground. He had apparently passed out from the heat because of the hot tub and so many people. And he had a suit jacket on, which obviously didn't help. So he was going to be okay, though. This had happened to him before. He gets overheated pretty easily. But I was still extremely nervous, not sure how everything was going to play out now. And I was standing here, and that's when my pastor suggested that everyone who is going to be baptized should head out to go get changed. So I decided, okay, that's probably a good idea. I head up and come back up the aisle. And as I'm going, one of my girlfriend's aunts, who I've met quite a few times before and I'm relatively close to, pulls me in and she whispers in my ear that everything's going to be okay and that today is still about the Lord. And so I feel reassured and comforted, but I'm still extremely anxious as I go and pick up my bag and head out towards the lobby to go get changed. So, walking out this way. And that's when I come into here, the men's restroom, and get changed, all that. Come back out, and my grandfather's being taken out on a stretcher into the ambulance. He's talking, he's fine. It's just precautionary that they're taking him to the hospital. And my mom comes over, wishes me good luck, says that she's going to stay, but my aunt's going to go to the hospital with him to make sure that he's okay. And I understand, and he goes. And then one of my other really good friends comes over, and he's like, dude, you're getting baptized today. It's going to be awesome. And his excitement just makes me even more excited. But I'm still extremely anxious about my grandfather going out, starting to lose it a little bit, just extremely, extremely wound. And then that's when I re-enter the sanctuary, just nerves pounding, blood pulsing, just basically ready to continue. So come back in, and everybody's singing a song, standing. So I continue standing with them until we finish the song, and then we sit down, and everyone else who's getting baptized is sitting beside me. So we're like a group here. And then my pastor steps into the hot tub in the middle, and he comes up and says, okay, it's time to start the baptisms. And he first calls one of my friends. So she gets up and goes to get baptized, and I'm extremely excited for her because it's just such a big commitment to make, and we're both doing it together on the same day, and we're both just so excited. So now I'm starting to forget about the anxiousness of my grandfather, starting to get more into the now, pay more attention to what's going on, and getting ready to get baptized myself. And then she comes back over and sits down next to me, and I'm like, congratulations. She says thanks. And then my pastor calls my name. And all of a sudden, just everything that I was preparing, gone. No idea what I'm going to say because they ask us to say just a little bit of something before we get baptized. So nerves pulsing, or nerves racing, heart pounding. I get up, climb the few steps to get up into the hot tub, and then climb back down into the water. Sitting waist deep in water now and just looking out at every single face, just the entire body, just hear everyone, so many faces now all looking right at me. My nerves are skyrocketing, still have no idea what I'm going to say, but it's time to say something. So here goes nothing. And I tell everyone like why I want to be baptized, how much I relied on all my friends and family members, and how much everyone here meant to me just for being here today. So I just keep looking around, keep talking, not even realizing what I'm saying half the time just because I'm so nervous and so pent up right now. And then my pastor looks up at me after I've stopped talking, and he says, "Are you ready to be baptized?" And I say, "Yes." And give one last look over the crowd, then grab my nose and get leaned back. As I come up out of the water, everyone's just cheering, and it's so amazing just looking at everyone and knowing that they're all happy for me in my decision. And I'm just so ecstatic just looking out, knowing that I made the right decision to do it, when to do it, how to do it. And so everything's just amazing. All the people staring at me aren't making me anxious anymore because now I know just how much it really means for them to be here for me. And then I get up out of the hot tub, come back over here, grab a towel because I'm sopping wet, come back out here, head back into the restroom and get changed. And on my way back out, after my pastor so much got in my way, my friends were here, and everyone was just so happy for me, and my parents were out here, and just everyone was so excited that I had decided to be baptized. And then we just kept going, and my dad's family took me out to lunch later that day. And after we got lunch, that pretty much ended the day that I got baptized. Day was crazy, lots of ups and downs, but definitely the best day I've ever had.